Best Nikon cameras. In this modern era, high-loaded and professional cameras are super hit, and there is high rated demand in the market. So, if you are a traveler, blogger, vlogger, or belong to any other social profession, then the best camera is a must-need. So, today I'm here with an interesting list of the best Nikon camera, and I am sure you will like this list. So without any delay, let's start with this. And yes, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Now let's have a look at our very first option. And if you like it so, then do let us know in the comment box. Number 1. Nikon D780. So, here we have one of the best Nikon cameras. So, for people who like to shoot with an optical viewfinder, the Nikon D780 is the exceptional DSLR we have examined from Nikon and one of the outclass all-inclusive DSLRs that we have gotten our approach on. Although it comes under the very high-seas flagship Nikon D850, the D780 is considered a great preference for professionals and hobbyists alike, combining DSLR and mirrorless generation to offer you the first rate of all worlds in a comfortable-to-use DSLR frame. Furthermore, the Digicam is a completely unique autofocus machine that acts like a standard DSLR AF gadget while capturing through the viewfinder, with fewer however extra appropriate cognizance points, which is extraordinary for capturing nevertheless subjects. When capturing through live view, the digital Digicam borrows its AF system from the mirrorless Nikon Z6, providing you with a far large recognition place and faster phase locate focusing, perfect for fast transferring subjects. Besides this, the digital Digicam's 24.5 megapixel full body sensor has exceptional RAW noise dealing with low mild conditions and provides remarkable JPEG photo quality like eye satisfactory as out of the box. That said, the one downside of the D780 is that it would not have in-frame picture stabilization, so in case you have a tendency to shoot handheld, make sure to apply an optically stabilized lens. So, if we talk in simple words then, it is a totally a hit video Digicam. 2. With numerous uncropped body price alternatives to select from, together with 4K as much as 30 FPS. However, it does lack a few extra superior video skills, like 10-bit inner recording. It's additionally one of the heavier cameras we have got examined, so it probably might not be your go-to journey digital cam. On the upside, it has a completely intuitive management scheme and menu pattern, with many customization alternatives to set your private shoots and filming preferences. So, if you like this one, you can choose the one. Otherwise, you can also consider the other's best Nikon cameras. So, let us have a look at the next one. Number 2. Nikon Z6 Roman II. The Nikon Z6 Roman II is one of the best and most flexible cameras in Nikon Z collection lineup, and it is no longer the single nice Nikon camera we have got examined. However, it is the one that you can consider the first-class mirrorless cameras we have examined and included in this list for any type of photography, especially wildlife and other sports. Sitting above the entry-stage Nikon Z5 and under the better seats Nikon Z7, it is a properly rounded hybrid Digicam with a 24-megapixel full-body sensor, a huge high-resolution viewfinder, and a tilting touchscreen. It can shoot constantly at as much as 13 FPS with an absolutely immediate buffer clearing time, which means you could fire off uninterrupted bursts of pictures of forest and sports. It has in-frame picture stabilization to assist lessen Digicam shake while taking pictures handheld, and its out-of-the-field photo noise is excellent, with wonderful RAW noise dealing with the overall performance at better ISO values for low mild capturing. It's additionally an amazing alternative for video recording, with numerous frame price options consisting of 4K 60 FPS with a crop and 1080 120 FPS. While its autofocus gadget will serve you properly in maximum situations and consist of a variety of autofocus vicinity modes, it isn't always as intuitive as different AF systems. There's additionally a way monitoring function that can lock onto a selected target. So, everywhere, and the Digicam has many customization options, and its menu gadget is simple to navigate, which means you could get the maximum from your Digicam. I personally love this and mostly use this one for filming and capturing shots at different natural places, and I must say, it gives a wonderful result that you must also love. Now, it's time to discuss the next camera. So let's have a look at the next option, and let us see what we have at this number. I hope you will like all the shared best Nikon camera options. Number 3. Nikon D3500. So, here we have another high-class and best Nikon camera. This exceptional Nikon Digicam is most appropriate for passionate and new users who like to learn about the camera and then want to use it. So, here we have examined the Nikon Z50 for beginners. This entry-stage mirrorless version feels well-constructed and relaxing to use. It has a smooth style and well-spaced bodily controls in conjunction with a tilting touchscreen that makes it simpler to shoot from distinctive angles. It can also turn down to stand ahead for vlogs or selfies, and the digital Digicam's menu system is incredibly intuitive with a manual mode to provide an explanation for center settings to new users. Going with the mirrorless digital Digicam is likewise an amazing preference for novices because they can easily see how your picture modifications immediately with inside the EVF or through live view at the display as you regulate publicity settings. It makes use of a 20-megapixel APS-C sensor that promises spectacular basic picture quality, and it has outstanding noise dealing with at better ISO stages for taking pics in low light. It helps eye and face detection. However, it does simply the suitable activity of monitoring and maintaining transferring variation and focus. Its battery overall performance additionally leaves a bit to be desired. Its marketed battery existence in pictures is about 300. That's passable, even though battery existence additionally varies closely relying upon your capturing habits. There also are fewer well-matched lenses to be had in comparison to a DSLR alternative, just like the Nikon D5600. Even though that version can be more difficult to discover and would not assist 4K video. For absolute novices, the Nikon D3500 functions an extensive guide capturing mode that walks you through images basics, and it is cheaper, so it could be a most suitable alternative. So, if you are also one who wants to join the videography and photography profession or want to learn for the sake of passion, then this one is a perfect choice for you. Now, let us have a look at the next option and let's discuss it. Number 4. Nikon Coolpix P1000. Here is another one of the great Nikon cams that we added to this list that comes examined with a super zoom lens, the Nikon Coolpix P1000. This bridge Digicam sticks out for its exceptionally extensive 125x zoom lens, which interprets to a remarkable 3000 mm full body equal max focal period. What you lose in photo excellent with its small 2.3-inch sensor. You benefit in sheer focal reach, permitting you to take wider perspective panorama pictures or zoom in on tremendously far away topics or even seize information on the floor of the moon. Its picture quality is ideal overall, with extremely good dynamic variety to deliver out a much wider array of detail, even though it is now no longer as well ideal for capturing in extra dimly lit situations because of its smaller sensor, which introduces extra noise at better ISO levels. Still, the Digicam feels strong and well built, and it is a completely articulated display that will help you compose pictures. That said, its prolonged zoom lens makes the digital camera very large and heavy, so it could be uncomfortable to shoot with for prolonged periods, specifically while you do not have a tripod. For a comparable bridge digital Digicam, with a nonetheless very lengthy focal duration but a little much less bulk, the Nikon Coolpix P950 can be an excellent alternative. While the P1000 has an optical picture stabilization function that does an excellent process steadying the Digicam, you may probably nonetheless want to apply a tripod whilst capturing on the cease of its focal period variety. As an overall result of that, its autofocus system is not very dependable in monitoring transferring subjects. All that said, in case you are seeking out a very long zoom variety with the benefit of a fixed lens digital Digicam, that is a stable and best choice. So, this is all about the best Nikon camera. I'm sure you have liked this video. If yes, then make sure to like, share and subscribe to the channel. And yes, if you want to check the links given in the description box, then you can check the links given in the description box.